the action. Yeah, ho, we tapping and passing like magic. No, we not asking, we see it, we grabbing. Diamonds, they flashing, go blind when I'm passing. Mask on, I'm clapping, no mask on assassin. Jugging, we snatching, all black is the fashion. We not the same, bro, just look at the fabric.
Hey, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Common. We back with another video, man. Hey, man, real quick, man. So, real quick, the Eagles defeat the Green Bay Packers last night in the shootout, 33-40. That's not what this video gonna be about, but we getting down to the part of the season where we start talking who's the most dangerous, who should be the favorites. We talking home field advantage in the playoffs and things of that nature. Seen the clip of the Get Up this morning, and they were talking about what teams are the biggest threat to the Eagles, of course, because they got the best record. So, a couple of guys said San Fran. Dominique Foxworth said Dallas. Those things I'm not disputing, right? I'm not disputing San Fran is a great team. San Fran is very well built. They're very defensively sound. They're like the depth. If you look at the depth on that defensive line and the talent they got along that defense, and the linebackers with Greenlaw and Warner, and them guys are like, they play at a very, very high level. Very, like, they rightfully so. They should be right up there. If you wanted to tell me they're the most dangerous team in the NFC, I feel like I wouldn't debate you. Like, they're a very powerful team and a scary defense that a matchup that people would probably try to stay away from in the playoffs, right? But with that being said, Foxworth brought up his point was that when you play the Cowboys, we're a team that's gonna force you to have to score points, and you ain't just gonna have to beat us off defense alone, which I feel like was a great point. But then also when Dan Orlovsky spoke, he said he had put San Fran as the favorites. They right up there with Philly, but Dallas is too inconsistent because they lost to the Packers, and they blew out Minnesota, and then they barely beat the Giants, which isn't true because we was up 28-13. It was 2 minutes left. They scored a touchdown in garbage time, but whatever with that. But then he goes on to say talk about San Fran defense and how he don't trust Jimmy G, and they're not asking Jimmy G to do that much. Then he says he don't like the way they pass block, and they pass blocking is an issue. What isn't our strength? Wouldn't the Cowboys' strength be pass rushing to some degree? So if we played the game and we were able to get up a score or two on them, you're telling me it'd be very difficult for them to come back and play an effective game, which I would look at it both ways. Like, they might be a bad matchup for us, we might be a bad matchup for them. I feel like it goes back to what I'll be saying, any given Sunday. Excuse my dog crying when I go outside. But any given Sunday, man. So, like, that's just my thing. It's any given Sunday in the NFC. Stop trying to act like no one's really the favorite. You watched Philly last night. Philly, they ran all over the Packers, but the Packers not a playoff team anyway. We lost. People gave us grief for giving up 21-31 to that offense. Even though they came back, we got a 2-score lead. We let them back in the game. They beat us in overtime. But Philly gave up 33. What's the difference? You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So, yeah, that's just my thoughts on that, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Always remember to like and subscribe. It's your boy Common. Salute.